Good afternoon, everyone. It is really wonderful to have you here. I'm R.C. Davis-Undiano. I'm the Executive Director of the World Literature Today organization. I'm so pleased that you could join us for this portion of the 2022 Neustadt Lit Fest. We are gathered here this afternoon to hear an important announcement. The winner of the 2023 NSK Neustadt Prize for Children's and Young Adult Literature. I'm careful with that title because it's brand new. We just renamed the award. This is an international children's and young adult literary award founded in 2003 and given every other year by World Literature Today. The prize is an offshoot of the Neustadt International Prize for Literature. Susan Neustadt Schwartz, Nancy Barcelo, Kathy Neustadt, the daughters of Walter Jr. and Dolores Neustadt, and the granddaughters of Walter Sr. and Doris Westheimer Neustadt, established this prize to enhance the quality of children's literature by recognizing writing that contributes to the quality of children's lives. It is one of the few children's and young adult literature awards that is given for an author's entire body of work. Only living writers are eligible, and the main criterion is the positive impact of a writer's work and the quality of children's or young adult literature. To distinguish the prize from others, such as the Newbery, Caldecott, and Hans Christian Andersen Awards, the Neustadts decided that there would be no limitations concerning age range, genre, or media of the children's or young adult literature up for consideration. Candidates for the award are nominated by writers, illustrators, and scholars, and they become the jury, and they make the final selection of the winner. The winner receives a check for $35,000, a silver medallion, and a certificate and a public ceremony at the University of Oklahoma. In the fall, it will be 23 to 25 October of 2023. We will be doing that ceremony and celebrating whoever you're going to hear in a moment. To date, the winners of the NSK Neustadt Prize for Children's and Young Adult Literature include Mildred D. Taylor, Brian Doyle, Catherine Patterson, Vera B. Williams, Virginia Ewers-Wolf, Naomi Shihab Nye, Mishak Asari, Marilyn Nelson, Margaret Engel, and Cynthia Smith. It's very interesting for me to read those names because they were all wonderful, wonderful experiences on this campus, and probably people in this room met some of these people. A wonderful time when they were here. To announce the winner this afternoon, we have with us one of the Neustadt family who has made these programs possible for over 40 years. Thank you, Kathy Neustadt, for making possible so many programs that benefit the world of literature and OU students. And thank you, Nancy Barcelo. You're also here. We're deeply appreciative of everything you do for the University of Oklahoma and its students. Kathy Neustadt lives in Denver and is a freelance field producer for ABC News and has worked on productions of World News Tonight, Good Morning America, and Nightline. You've probably seen her work at some point or another and didn't know it. She's the past chair of the Meisel Arts and Culture Board at the Denver Jewish Community Center and is proud to have endowed the Neustadt Jam Festival, which every fall in Denver features visiting authors, writers, musicians, and new films. It is a big deal in Denver. She's a trustee of the Rose Community Foundation in Denver and chair of the Jewish Life Committee at the Rose Foundation. In 2015, Kathy was honored by the Meisel Center when she received its Cultural Achievement Award, the same year that she also received the Regents Alumni Award for service to OU. Kathy graduated from the University of Denver, Mass Communication. We do not hold that against her. She's not an alum here, but just put that aside. And she has two children, Tess and Josh Hankin. Please welcome my good friend, Kathy Neustadt.
Hi, everyone. It's amazing to be here in person. It's been, 3 or 4 years, so it's wonderful. Two things that RC didn't mention about the NSK Prize. One is they have to be alive, so we're awfully glad that all the laureates have been able to come here in person. Also, the other thing is Naomi Shihab Nye, who R.C. mentioned as one of our laureates, just this last time was nominated for the Neustadt Prize. So that was a wonderful precedent, and it's amazing, and that's the crossover, which is why we added young adult literature to the prize, and now it's children's and young adult. So, the suspense. The winner of the 2023 NSK Neustadt Prize for Children and Young Adult Literature grew up in California. He attended the University of California at Berkeley. He studied computer science, became an engineer, and then worked as a computer science teacher at a California high school. In 1996, he began publishing his own work under an imprint called Humble Comics. He did a Gordon Yamamoto miniseries and a sequel called Loyola Chen and the San Pellegrine Order. In 2006, his career took a highly successful turn when he published American-Born Chinese with First Second Publishing. In this best-selling work, he featured the trickster figure of the Chinese Monkey King and a Chinese-American boy who struggled to define his American identity. This work was a critical and popular success, and Disney Plus soon contracted to produce it for TV. In the aftermath of these accomplishments, he published a 2010 compilation of his earlier work called Animal Crackers. The NSK Neustadt winner I'm describing is Gene Yang. After all of this early success, he went on to write Avatar: The Last Airbender, Superman Smashes the Klan, which is a miniseries about martial arts superhero called Shang-Chi, and many other well-known works. In 2016, he became the National Ambassador for Young People's Literature, and in that same year, he received the prestigious MacArthur Foundation Genius Grant. Next fall, Eugene Yang will become the 11th recipient of the NSK Neustadt Prize for Children's and Young Adult Literature and the first graphic novelist. He will receive a silver medallion, a prize certificate, and a check for $35,000. We already have the dates, which is huge, because it usually takes forever. It's October 23rd to 25th, a year from now. And Gene Yang will visit OU to be honored with the NSK Prize. We will showcase his work. We'll have panels and talks about Chinese American literature and culture. We can't wait to welcome Gene to the OU campus next year. Thank you all.